It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. These iconic words begin one of the most powerful novels ever written, A Tale of Two Cities. It's by Charles Dickens, a story of love, sacrifice, revenge, revolution, and the deep contrast between peace and chaos, between London and Paris, between hope and despair. Welcome back to our channel, where we bring the world's greatest books to life through powerful storytelling. Today we dive into one of the best-selling novels of all time, a book that captures the human spirit at its darkest and its brightest. So sit back, relax, and let's enter the world of A Tale of Two Cities. Part 1. Story setup, narration style. The story takes place during a turbulent moment in history. The French Revolution, two cities, two societies, two destinies. London, calm, orderly, stable. Paris, boiling with anger, poverty, and rising violence. The novel follows the lives of several characters whose stories connect in unexpected and emotional ways, revealing how love can save, how revenge can destroy, and how sacrifice can become the greatest act of humanity. Part 2. Detailed summary with examples. 1. Dr. Manette, the man who returned from the dead. The story begins with Dr. Alexandre Manette, a man who has been in prison for somewhere was 18 long years when the Bastille. When he is released, he is mentally broken, fragile, and confused. He is reunited with his daughter, Lucy Manette, who believed her father was dead. Example for narration. Imagine seeing a parent after 18 years, but they no longer remember the world or themselves. That emotional moment begins the heart of this story. 2. The love triangle, Charles Darnay and Sydney Carton. Lucy becomes the symbol of hope for two different men. Charles Darnay, a calm, noble Frenchman who rejects his family's cruelty. Sydney Carton, a brilliant but wasted English lawyer who thinks he is worthless. Both fall in love with Lucy, but her heart chooses Darnay. Sydney Carton, broken but deeply in love, tells her, "For you and for those you love, I would give my life." These words become the core theme of the book. 3. The Evremond Secret. Charles Darnay hides a dangerous secret. He is actually Charles Evremond, a member of a cruel, aristocratic French family. His uncle, the Marquis Evremond, is known for his brutality toward the poor. Charles rejects this legacy, escapes to England, and wants a new life. But secrets always return. 4. The French Revolution erupts. Paris explodes. People rise up. The streets fill with mobs. The poor become the oppressors, and revenge becomes the law. One of the most important characters is Madame Defarge, a relentless woman seeking vengeance for past crimes committed by the Evremond family. She records the names of enemies in her knitting, a symbolic death list. 5. Charles Darnay arrested. Despite the danger, Charles travels back to France to help a family servant, but the revolutionaries arrest him because of his family name. He is sentenced to death by guillotine. Lucy, Dr. Manette, and their friends rush to save him. Dr. Manette uses his past imprisonment to influence the revolutionaries, but even he cannot stop the hatred of Madame Defarge. 6. Sydney Carton's ultimate sacrifice. Here comes the most powerful part of the story. Sydney Carton, the man who once saw himself as useless, steps forward. Because he looks very similar to Charles Darnay, he switches places with him in prison. He sacrifices his life so that Lucy, the woman he loves, can live happily with her family. As he walks toward the guillotine, he says the famous line, "It is a far, far better thing that I do than I have ever done." His sacrifice becomes one of the most emotional endings in literature. Part 3. Themes and Morals. Short section. Sacrifice is the highest form of love. Revenge destroys the one who holds it. People can change. Even the broken can become heroes. Violent times reveal true humanity. A Tale of Two Cities is not just a story of revolution. It is a story of rebirth, redemption, and the power of one selfless act. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell us in the comments which book you want next, and we'll bring that story to life in our signature storytelling style. This is Moral Tales, bringing powerful literature to your world. See you in the next video.